All right, it's another day in the neighborhood. Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness, it's November 1st. I made a promise to myself beginning November the 1st that there was some changes that I was going to make in my health, in my food choices, my life choices. I just feel like I'm hearing the term there are more years behind me than there are ahead of me. So with that in mind, what am I going to do different? What am I going to do now? I want to enjoy the rest of my life that I'm here on earth. I know that there's no one knows the day or the time or the hour of when they will depart this earth, but I want to make the best of it. I want to live in harmony. I want to live in peace. I want to live in joy and happiness. So if anything that's occurring in my life that does not identify any of those things, and there is something that I can do about it, then I'm going to ensure that those things are removed or spoken upon, so some change may occur if needed. It may not, everyone is not going to be on board, and I get that, and I understand that. So, with that in mind, in preparation for my tummy tuck, I decided that November 1st I was going to eliminate my alcohol consumption and begin my exercise routine that I hopefully am plan on keeping and doing for the rest of my natural life, right? So definitely alcohol consumption, salt intake will help the process with healing. I'm scheduled for February the 6th. But there are some changes that may occur. I applied for a job. I had an interview. I am prayerful and hopeful that I do get the new job. But there are some medical changes that aren't going to be the same in my current job. So I'm kind of contemplating that because medical benefits are important. So I'll figure that out later. But basically, I'm already scheduled to have the surgery. So, and then November brings the fullness of fall. The weather's changing. So I just feel like it's time for a change within, right? So because when the spring comes, a newness comes. So I work on myself internally now. So when the spring comes, the new season comes, then the new me will be here. But no, so I just popped in. I'm at work. I work from home, but I am just had some thoughts I wanted to share. My son has this homecoming dance today. I'm really excited about that. He is 11th grader going to a homecoming dance. That's pretty exciting. And boys are expensive. Whew. I was like, oh, all right, you could go to the dance, just get a couple of, just let's go get an outfit and call it a day. No, child. They got the whole nine too. You got the haircut, that's not too expensive, but I felt like the outfit was not going to cost as much. But I mean, and he kept it simple. Imagine what prom going to be, right? So, a couple of exciting things coming up this month. My youngest granddaughter, she'll be 1 year old. I'm excited about that. And then of course we have Thanksgiving, and then of course I'm going to start preparing for my new move. Which reminds me, I was a little sad. The things that I am working on for myself is how to approach things that aren't going my way, right? Instead of me saying like, oh, well, it's not going my way because that person is not doing something right. So I try to say, well, what is it that I can do to make some changes, or what can I do to turn it around to what my expectations are, right? But sometimes when you're not getting full participation from all parties, then you're thinking like, why am I always the one showing up, right? So that's something else I had to evaluate. And it just made me sad because, I had a conversation with my significant, my fiance, and it's like his responses are like really like, yeah, he don't know. He don't know why he don't show up in certain areas and ways. And that's even more disappointing, more so than anything, because I'm thinking, you don't think about these things? You don't think about how you can, ensure that we both are receiving the things that we need and want, and how do you get what it is that you need or want, because you just don't think about it. So that was kind of disappointing, because my happiness is important to me, and I feel like the happiness is important to them. So that tells me that they are happy within themselves, right, without me. So I don't know. As you talk out loud, you're thinking like, what the heck is happening, right? But that's a me thing. That's something I have to sit down with myself and have conversation and reflect, and maybe journal and get it out and sort it out, because it don't even sound good when I say it out loud, right? So, like I said, just come here. I just want to share my story, share my journey. And this is part of my journey, deciding which way I'm going to go as far as my personal relationship. Where are we doing? How are we going to get there? Are we going to recover? What's going on? What's happening? What's important? And the other thing is, like with the holidays coming, once again, just choose what's best for you and your family. I love family traditions. I do. I look forward to them, but sometimes they're not going to always be the way we expect them to be. And so at the end of the day, it's what we decide for ourselves and our family. So we would like for things to always remain the same, But if I think about it, growing up, we was at my grandmother's house. Or at one time when I was younger, I was at my parents. They had the most people over at the house. And then we would travel to my grandmother's house. So now my grandmother's not here. And then when my grandmother got older, people's finding other things to do. So, change is going to happen. And when change does happen, it's okay. It's okay for change to happen. It doesn't mean that there's any love lost. It doesn't mean that it can't come back in full circle. It just means that right now it's a change. A change is happening, and it's okay. So just having that conversation, or just being honest with yourself and say, hey, you know what? This year I want to do something different, because I also want to do something different. My youngest son he'll be 17 in December, and I definitely want to start traveling around the holidays, not so much on the holidays, but around the holidays. Do something different, because people aren't cooking and like they used to. So just find something different to do around the holiday, so it's okay. But on that note, I am going to talk to you guys later. I may pick you back up later on, as they said. Pick you back up and see if there anything else I can add. Maybe my son getting ready for the homecoming. We'll probably do that. So we taking my daughter's car. Gonna get it cleaned up, and I will be back. I'll be back.